Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Midge. Huge thanks to Midge and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Midge reached out asking for a Chandra-themed deck as a present for his wife. Mother's Day is coming up soon, and Chandra is her favorite character in Magic. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh is a 3-mana 2/2 legendary human shaman. Whenever we cast a red spell, we untap Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh. We may tap Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh in order to deal 1 damage to target player. If Chandra has dealt 3 or more damage this turn, we exile her, then return her to the battlefield transformed under her owner's control. Chandra, Roaring Flames is a planeswalker with 4 starting loyalty. We may add a loyalty to have her deal 2 damage to target player. We may remove 2 loyalty to have her deal 2 damage to target creature, or we may remove 7 loyalty in order to have her deal 6 damage to each opponent. Additionally, each player dealt damage this way gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 3 damage to you. Chandra cares about dealing damage, which is the heart of the red color identity. But that's not the only thing that Chandra cares about. And since this is a Chandra-themed deck, I wanted to make sure we focused on things she likes. Gotta make her feel happy and comfortable so she doesn't burn the house down after all. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the beautiful 2-tone Synergy series, like this blue-white one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. In addition to streaming on Twitch, I will be dual streaming on a new YouTube channel as well. Check out Gaming with Danon if you want to catch me live. Karn's Bastion, Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, War Room, Scavenger Grounds, and 28 mountains make up our land base. Chandra, Bold Pyromancer, Chandra, Dress to Kill, Chandra, Hope's Beacon, Chandra, Legacy of Fire, Chandra's Embercat, Runaway Steamkin, Solemn Simulacrum, Burnished Heart, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Fire Diamond, Mana Geyser, Seething Song, Mind Stone, and Thrawn Dynamo help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Chandra, Fire Artisan, Chandra, Flamecaller, Chandra, Heart of Fire, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Chandra, Pyromaster, Magus of the Wheel, Wheel of Misfortune, Underworld Breach, Jeska's Will, Unexpected Windfall, Invoke Calamity, and Virtue of Courage help us to churn through our deck and keep our hands full. Chandra's Triumph, Abrade, Vandal Blast, Chaos Warp, Volt Charge, Lightning Bolt, Pyroblast, Electro-Dominance, Tybalt's Trickery, Red Elemental Blast, By-Force, and everyone's favorite, Blood Moon, help us to keep our opponents in line. Chandra's Ignition, Earthquake, Fault Line, Blasphemous Act, and Delayed Blast Fireball help to reset the board as needed. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, Chandra, Awakened Inferno, Chandra, Flames Catalyst, Chandra's Incinerator, and Chandra's Regulator round out the core of our deck. Supporting our plan, we've got Oger Axonil, Deepest Might, Torbrand, Thane of Redfell, Solfim, Mayhem Dominus, Jaya's Phoenix, Young Pyromancer, Furnace of Wrath, Dictate of the Twin Gods, Fiery Emancipation, Fanatic of Mogus, Chandra's Fury, Crackle with Power, Pyromancer's Gauntlet, the Chain Veil, Lithoform Engine, All Will Be One, Leyline of Punishment, and Repercussion. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 33 lands and 17 pieces of ramp, many of which double up as card advantage. 13 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 5 board wipes, 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds, and 1 sudden I win card in Crackle with Power. So when I built the Liliana-themed deck, I noticed that Lily cared mostly about discard and zombies, which is what I built that deck around. But Chandra cares mostly about damage, card advantage, and mana. I thought about adding some more elemental cards to the deck, but ran out of room. So I figured we can just use our Chandras to add a bunch of mana, cast some board wipes, and eventually win the game with a giant Crackle of Power. We have more than enough non-Chandra ramp to win the game with a Crackle of Power. But our other path to victory involves using all of our Chandras, combined with damage doublers, to deal as much damage as possible to burn our opponents where they stand. But don't forget about Repercussion. Remember, a card like Furnace of Wrath would double the damage dealt to a creature, and then the damage from Repercussion would also be doubled. Do you have a deck centered around a single character in Magic's history? Who's your favorite Planeswalker? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Pedro, Tom, Cole, Midge, Detroff, Rally, Frank, Alix, Alex, Julio, Michael, Valeri, Apricot, Slowpoke, and Conga. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.